and welcome, Gemini, to your May tarot reading. This is Virtual Tarot, and I'm Ava. And I want to thank you very much for your viewership, for your support, and subscribing. And before I launch in to the reading and the explanation of it, I would like to say please stay tuned for the end, where I'll make a few announcements, and also I have a special announcement for those Geminis out there who might be able to lend a hand to me in the realm of the computer technology and things like that, because I need help uploading my council cards. I'm so technically challenged, and I've lost my guru, Trudy, to other projects, and so she'll be doing the mid-month readings, which she has total creative reign over, so there'll be a surprise, I guess. And I do the feature readings, and these are them. What I do is I assemble a 4-card spread, only 4 cards, to forecast the future for you for May, Gemini. It only takes 4 cards because the first card represents the overall environment of the month, the second is your challenge, the third is the unexpected, and the fourth is either the overview or the energy that leads into the next month. So it very succinctly sort of delineates for us the major aspects of what might be coming up. And I use, of course, the symbolism of the tarot, the divine symbolism of the tarot. Let's begin. So, in the position, Gemini, of the overall energy of the month, we have, oh, there it is. Oh, here it is. Wait, there it is. That is the Ace of Wands upright. A beautiful card. Really, a very, very beautiful card, because aces represent creative energy, so it is a card of creating enormous amount of change and action and taking action and moving with that initial creative inspiration that is born, that spark is born at the Ace of Wands. The Wands are the fire card. This is the first spark of light that comes into your consciousness and ignites it. It ignites your enthusiasm. So you become very active and pursuant of that idea, that concept. You exert, you aggress forward. You're full of enthusiasm, optimism. Good news comes to you too regarding that singular idea, that singular concept, that new inspiration that is the moving energy of this month. So lots of drive. You have a tremendous amount of drive this month. Confidence. Somehow you receive a new infusion, a new injection of confidence, and you become passionate. Is that good enough? And so in the position of challenge, what do we have? Look at this in the position of challenge. This often comes up for you, Gemini. Often. Why? Because Geminis generally have 2 or 3 jobs, or what, 2 or 3 husbands, or yes, sometimes they do. So, but they have situations, many situations to deal with simultaneously, which is what the card is representative of. But also it is about financial decisions and the fluctuations of one's finances. Certainly there's a money that will be flowing to you, but there's also money flowing away from you. So it's this acrobatic act of trying to keep your finances balanced and yet staying flexible with change. But certainly the challenge is some sort of financial stress, and this could be just sort of an avalanche of paperwork too, an avalanche of responsibilities, again, that you have to juggle and keep everything afloat, and in the midst of what is a dynamic movement or fluctuation, sort of an uncertainty, a certain amount of uncertainty about one's finances, one's the practical means by which you support yourself. So there's this just a tremendous amount of adaptation you have to make. So that's your challenge, my dear Gemini. And then in the position of the unexpected, you'll be thrilled. Yes, you will. It is the Lovers, upright. This is new love. It can be on a totally street mundane level. It is a new lover, a new relationship, and it's about decisions regarding this relationship. Sometimes it's about taking a relationship to a deeper level, perhaps having to decide to do that or not. Maybe what it is, you want more from your relationship than you're getting. Maybe you want it to be deeper than your partner, or your partner wants something else other than what you want. And so it's decisions regarding that. Questions about also questioning why you're drawn to certain people and not to others. We often find a relationship that might be difficult because it challenges us, and so we're often perplexed as to why we are there. Well, we're there generally to learn from that person through the differences between us. So this is what the Lovers is about. It's about all the questions that arise about relationship and the making a decision about relationship, you see, and perhaps maybe even forging new relationships. That might be it too. So that, and then finally, in the position of the unexpected, we have a reversal, and that reversal is the Two of Wands reversed. The outcome or the energy that leads us out of the month of May into June, of all things, right into summer. And remember, I told you that we had the Ace of Wands to begin with. Here it is, Ace of Wands, see it? And this is that tremendous drive, a tremendous energy in pursuit of that initial creative inspiration. You're full of confidence, passion, you see. And here at the end, there's a Two of Wands reversed, which means somehow your hands are tied and you can't move forward with with that concept yet. You're being held back. You're perhaps having to make a choice that is less adventurous and more secure, needing to remain with how things have been, more or less, in a sense, just to there's some sort of block to moving forward with something, either a trip or some sort of, again, the concept, or the concept, the Ace of Wands concept, because you see the two comes right after the wand, the Ace of Wands. So normally it would be giving that idea true shape and form and plan and action, and there would be a moving forward, but there's this sort of a block of some sort that comes up, and a setback, and the plans don't take shape as you would have imagined they would, not right away. So it's a delay. Maybe a fear of change too, a fear. There might be a fear of this, what this means to change, with the radicalness of the Ace of Wands, the kind of just red hot passion, you see. So you're held back. But maybe it's the most rational thing to do, you see. So you are, something is blocking you, whether that's a reasonable thing or an unreasonable thing. There's a mental or a situational block to that. And maybe you choose security over adventure. Could be that too. So many things. But so I think that's the summation of it. And so Gemini, the announcements. First, because Trudy and I are separated, both physically, and we are taking different responsibilities for the tasks of virtual tarot. She's completely in charge of the personal readings, and those are readings that she will do for you if you choose one. Please, there's a link below, and you can go to her site and choose from one of the readings that she has available there, and she will give you a personal reading that will address your issue more succinctly, perhaps, than the 4-card spread. And so I recommend you do that. And I, on the other hand, have inherited in total the council cards, which means it's not my purview entirely. And this is about giving this 4-card spread a deeper psychological interpretation. I am a great fan of depth psychology. I've been a spiritual counselor most of my life. I'm a yoga teacher of almost 45 years, something like that. I'm very old. And consequently, the council cards are a means by which I can speak to you on a level of pure spirit, to give you the kind of deeper help, and to weave a narrative that will speak to aspects of your soul that perhaps you don't address in normal life. It also is followed by a council card, which comes from spirit directly, And so I try my best to be absent, my personality absence, and then I channel, something I love to do. And so that council card site to which you subscribe for the cost of a cup of coffee will allow you then to be privy to all the council cards from way, way back, maybe a year, 2 years. And I intend to also populate it with a lot more meditations, counsels, and information tips. I'm also a health and fitness and diet guru. I'm a alkaline vegan. I have a show called The Alkaline Kitchen. You can find that at thealkalinekitchen.net, hopefully, if not, thealkalinekitchen.wordpress.com. And you can see the recipes there. There are some of them hysterical. So, my profession has always been as a counselor. And so I feel so privileged to have the opportunity to sort of turn this council card site into my sanctuary, into my ashram, where I invite you to join me and to listen to the various wisdoms that I have inculcated through a whole lifetime of search for deeper meaning and trying to understand the nature of who we are as human beings, our consciousness. So there. Now, for the patient, and I only want the patient anyway, I am in need of some technical help to help me upload the audio files that I'll be creating for the council card site, to turn them into a video file, an FLV, and of course maybe some other work with some website work. And so please email me at avatrudy@yahoo.com and give me your resume, tell me all about you, and I'd like to talk with you. Thank you, Gemini, and I hope to see you next month. Thank you for subscribing to this channel and to my other one too. So thank you. You'll see the link below